So this is what Toddler and I have been having every morning for about a week or so. It is actually French toast, inspired by the Greg Doucette What I Ate Today videos. He's always having French toast, and I know I was like, yeah, that looks gross, but it made me want to try and make some vegan French toast that's actually good, which is possible with the Just Egg. I usually don't use this stuff. I don't, it's okay for scramble and whatnot, but like tofu's fine to me, so it's not worth the price in my opinion. But for something like this, you can't really use tofu for this, and it's nice to have some protein. I'm sure you can make French toast, vegan French toast. I don't think I ever have, but yeah, this is really good for that because it actually has some protein. What is it at 5 grams of protein per 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons is supposed to be like about an egg. So yeah, I put a cup of this stuff, so not necessarily cheap. One of these from Walmart is like $4.50. I think that's what I paid for this. A cup is like about half of this. So yeah. So a cup and about half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a little more than that. 2 teaspoons of Splenda, of course, in my formula container. Some vanilla. I don't know why we have powder. I think they ran out of extract, but whatever. Powder, extract, whatever you want to do. I use about I use kind of a lot, like half a teaspoon of this, which I think would be like a teaspoon of extract. So maybe that's a little bit much. I don't know. And some flax. You don't have to put flax in there, but I've got some ground flax, about a tablespoon and a half. Here it is in the pan. I use what am I using? The Sara Lee whole wheat bread. I like using whole wheat bread, but you probably want like an airier bread so it actually soaks up the stuff, the liquid better, right? If you're using like a really hearty one, it's probably not going to work super well. And here it is. I have my 4 pieces, Toddler's 2 pieces, which they normally don't finish like in one go. That's kind of a lot for a little kid. I put butter on theirs, the Miyoko's oat milk butter and maple syrup, and I just put maple syrup on mine. I also put some sprinkles on theirs this day because, why not? I had some fruit with mine, some strawberries. The day before, I actually had a couple peaches that were good. I've been getting decent peaches, which is pretty nice. And I have my coffee with soy milk and like a gallon of Splenda. I don't know what this shot is, but I'm trying to like prop the camera so I don't have to hold it and die. Yeah, so that French toast, whoa, why did it refresh? Okay, so yeah, French toast, I put it into Chronometer, and it is, including maple syrup, I have like a tablespoon of maple syrup, and the Splenda, and the flax, and the Just Egg, which for my 4 slices is about 4 eggs, 4 times 3, so 12 tablespoons. I can do math. And yeah, the 4 pieces of bread, that's about 600 calories. And does that say 33? How are you supposed to read that? The black with the green over it? I just like can't even. It says 33.2 grams in 600 calories, like I said. So that's including the maple syrup. So that's pretty good. The reason I like this so much, number one, it is very good. I really love the taste of it. I like I like eggs for that texture, and I think the Just Egg has that sort of eggy texture for something like this, for like a French toast, so you get that good mouth feel, biting like through the bread, but it doesn't have that sulfury egg taste that I hate and that always made me nauseous. I like having hearty breakfast like this because like it's 12:30 and I'm just kind of starting to get hungry, which is really nice because usually what happens is I'm not hungry in the morning. I've discussed this before. And so I'll eat something like small, or I just won't really eat. And then by the time I've walked with the kids and like showered and fed them, all that kind of stuff, it's time for me to start working. And so I start working, and like soon after I start working, I'm hungry. And so then I have to stop and go eat. Or what happens is usually I don't eat. So like by the time I finally am eating at like 2 or 3 or something, I'm ravenous. And so then I just have a giant bowl of cereal. Cinnamon Life, so it's got some fiber. It's not Fruit Loops or something. It's not the worst, but still, it's not great. And so I like having something hearty that fills me up for hours for a really, really long time. But because I'm not super hungry in the morning, it's really hard to do that because oatmeal's good, it's all right, but I can't eat like a whole lot of it. And, I went on a little oatmeal kick here for like 2 weeks and then it was like, okay, I'm done. And that'll probably happen with this too. But yeah, this feels like, man, this feels like I'm eating just delicious, unhealthy stuff in the morning. But like, it's really not. And it's super, super filling and has a good bit of protein. Oh, and I will say, it's really more than a cup of the Just Egg. It's a little bit over a cup, because like right at a cup, there's like enough for the last piece of bread for the 6 pieces, but like not quite. So yeah, maybe a little bit more Just Egg, or just a little bit of soy milk or something, almond milk or whatever, just to kind of stretch it out a little bit. I've got a Nugo bar, one of the Nugo Slim bars, the crunchy peanut butter. It's all right. My favorite is the chocolate mint. The espresso is pretty good too. The coconut, I think that's the other vegan one. I liked it first, but then, I don't know, I had a kind of bitter taste that I didn't really like. And I've got some nice cold water here. Ooh, exciting news. We got a new fridge. And it has a water filter in it, and it's got an ice maker in it. I haven't had that in a fridge in years, and so I'm really excited. We don't have that feature yet because partner's got to hook up the water. He's got to redo the water line or something. I don't know how do houses work. I have no idea, but he has to do some stuff, and something about a manifold. I know he used that word. So it's nighttime. I don't know what happened. Just didn't feel like talking to the camera. Just like, yeah, here's the food, whatever. Yeah, so today, man, I've just been eating all day. It's just one of those days where I've just been really hungry, been eating all day. I guess I'm like a child. like my kids, right? Where they have like growth spurts and they eat like crazy, and then they'll have a few days where they eat just nothing. It's like, oh my God, you're gonna starve. And then they just eat 3 days worth of food in like 30 minutes, That's me. Anyway, I had some popcorn. This was like, I don't know, around 2 or something. I just really wanted popcorn. Well, the kids were supposed to be napping, but tiny baby is just being really awful when it comes to naps right now, and just freaking out and not wanting to go to sleep and wanting to stay up and party and have fun. And we tried to put toddler down before we put tiny baby down. That seems to work better, but we forgot, and so I think they were like, what the fuck, really? Like, they get to stay up and I have to go down? What? This is bullshit. So they were very angry, and so they stayed up later, and I was hungry and I didn't feel like making a salad or anything, so I was like, let's have popcorn. So we all just had popcorn, and yeah, that was pretty fun. For tiny baby, because you're not supposed to give popcorn to like little kids. I think it's like 4 or something like that, because the holes and the little pieces can get stuck in their lungs or something. It's really awful. So what we do is we just bite off all of the little holes and the little extra bits, and we just give them the big like fluffy ball part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's still okay or not, but we're a household that really loves popcorn and eats lots of popcorn, and it's just hard to like. It's hard to say no when your kid is like gets to an age where they want to eat what you're eating, you know what I mean? So we kind of give them popcorn. I don't know. I'm a bad mom, I guess. Then I had an apple, which I also shared with toddler and tiny baby. They love apple so much. So I finally had a salad, kind of a Cobb salad type thing, I guess. Well, no, what is a Cobb salad? I know it's like bacon and cheese. I think there's egg too, though, isn't there? And like something else. Maybe it's not like that. But anyway, it's like, avocado and some smart bacon, some Daya cheddar cheese, the shreds, and some chickpeas, romaine, tomatoes, Italian dressing. I guess that's not Cobb salad, is it? What kind of dressing do you use? I have no idea. I don't know why I'm saying Cobb salad. I don't even know what a Cobb salad is, apparently. I just have this visual, this like image in my mind of like cheese and bacon. Oh, cucumber. There's some cucumber. Some hemp seeds for omega-3s. And I think that's it. Very, very good. Very, not too large. I don't like the super large salads. I can't eat, I don't know. I feel like really since I hit about 30, I can't eat huge meals like at all anymore. I can't even fathom how I used to eat those ginormous salads and just like, you know, 6 mangoes in a meal. And oh my God, like my stomach hurts just thinking about that. I can't handle that. So I can't eat super large meals anymore. Probably why I ate like 15 times today. I don't know. Then, according to my phone and the video and the images I have on my phone, I had some edamame, some roasted edamame. I like it, but I don't. Oh, look kind of cute. I like it, but it's kind of bland. So whatever the brand, I can see the bag, but I cannot, oh, I can't read it. No, I cannot read it. It's just roasted edamame with like salt. And yeah, it's just really, really bland. So what I do is I spray just like the tiniest amount that I can of, you know, cooking spray. I just have like canola oil spray. I just spray a little bit on there to get it kind of, you know, wet and greasy. And then I put some seasoning salt on it. I put some Lowry's on it. And that is delicious. That is very, very good. It's super healthy. Edamame is so good. So much protein. I don't even know how much protein is in like a serving. I think I had a serving of it, a third of a cup or something. And yeah, it's a nice little healthy, salty snack. I feel like I had something else that I had some freeze-dried strawberries. I love freeze-dried strawberries. Why are they so expensive? I mean, I know the process is like a whole thing, so yeah, they're very expensive, but man, they were on sale. It's still super expensive. Like, it was not, still dumb. They're basically candy to me. Like, they could be a candy replacement. If they were cheaper, I would absolutely use those as like a candy replacement. They're so delicious to me. Babies are just laughing. Yeah, so Toddler and I ate just we just demolished an entire bag of freeze-dried strawberries, which is like nothing. It's one of those tiny bags. It's like an ounce or something, but still, in terms of like cost, that was a lot for a snack. And then, because I promised Toddler that we would have some banana ice cream when we got home from our walk, I made some banana ice cream, just bananas and some cocoa powder and a little bit of soy milk to blend it, and some mini chocolate chips, and I think that's it. I honestly wasn't hungry at that point, but you can't make like a smaller amount for just the kids. Tiny Baby actually didn't want theirs, but yeah, I can't just put like one banana in there. It's just not gonna blend. And then I made it and I was like, well, now I gotta eat it, and I gotta put the chocolate chips on, you know. How could I not? Yeah, it was good though. I honestly prefer it with the peanut butter powder and banana blended up over the cocoa powder. That's kind of what I do with my smoothie. Like, my favorite kind of smoothie of late is bananas and peanut butter powder and soy milk and stuff. So yummy. It's pretty late, so that's probably all I'm gonna have. I'm like very full, so usually I would still be hungry at this point and I would have a snack or something, but yeah, I'm super, super, super full. Oh, I'll talk about my back real quick. I posted on Patreon. I feel like I shouldn't say anything because I'm gonna jinx it, but like, I already posted on Patreon and it's been a while and I don't really believe in jinxing, but like, I kind of do, you know, but I don't, but like, maybe. But yeah, this is the best it's been in literally years, in like I don't know, it seems like almost as long as I can remember. I can sneeze without pain. That's how bad it had gotten. Like, it hurt when I sneezed. My low back hurt when I sneezed. It seems like I probably had a bulging disc. All the signs point to that being the case. I don't know for sure. I didn't get any diagnosis or anything, but it seems like that's probably what was going on. And just based on the amount of pain and how I was having pain over particularly the last 3 to 4 months, I would say. Yeah, I can do all the things now without pain. It's crazy. I mean, I walk now without pain. I go out and I walk, you know, I go for a walk and I go to the grocery store and all this stuff that when I was done with that, I would be like so tense and sore and have to lie down. I'm fine. You know, I'd get home from the grocery store and like, okay, partner, please put away the groceries because I need to lay down. And like, I don't have to do that anymore. And like I said, it got to the point where I couldn't do any sort of stretching, you know, like laying on your back and pulling your knees to your chest. That hurt. Child's pose, anything like that. I can do those now. I don't feel a need to do them because I used to do them to help with my back pain. And then it's got to the point where know those hurt too, but like I can do them now. I can do cat cow and it doesn't hurt. It's just, I've been dealing with this for so long that I catch myself like just putting my hand to my low back and rubbing and like doing all of these things and these kind of protective movements that I always did because I usually had pain, and I'll catch myself doing it like, oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that because there's no pain. It's crazy. Oh man. It's crazy and it's great, and I haven't really done much. The main things I've done, I walk 2 times a day, every day. I think for the last like month now, I think I've missed a walk here or there, but pretty much every day I'm walking in the morning for about 30 minutes and at night for about 30 minutes with the kids, with the stroller and everything. Going at like a fairly brisk pace, but not super fast or anything. And then I am not doing any heavy weight training. I've not picked up a dumbbell in like a month. I'm only doing little body weight stuff, bird dogs and, you know, that sort of kind of more corrective, postural, core strengthening, but not sit-ups, right? I'm not laying down as much, but honestly, I haven't changed that so much. I mean, I still lay down and play video games and I still sit a lot. I'm still doing that a lot, but I am walking more than I was. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just very happy. It significantly improved my quality of life. So yeah, it's just nice that I've finally, you know, I was pretty hopeless. I was pretty hopeless. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Looking forward to getting back into working out, and not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that or what that's gonna look like. I mean, I am working out, but I mean, it still doesn't really feel like working out because I'm not breathing super hard or lifting weights really, and running and jumping, not doing anything like that either. So it'll be interesting, and I'll have to really think about how exactly I want to go about doing that. Anyway, feeling a lot better. Hope everyone else is doing well. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, support the channel, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan, and I will have a new video hopefully soon.